Rachel, 848 from weather forecasting to financial forecasting. It's a tough game when there's a lot of speculation on what the right moves are to make you more money in the long term. That's why we bring in this guy, Paul Schatz, president of Heritage Capital, LLC, back with us. And you do this every year. You kind of give a blanket list of predictions overall for the year ahead. Was it hard to do this year?
I feel like every year is the same. I come in with a premise in October, November. I spend a whole bunch of time doing research.
Right.
And then in the end, the research drives everything. So I look, with AI and technology, frankly, when I started doing this in late 80s, early 90s, it was a lot more difficult. I had lots of paper and pencils, not so much anymore.
I would imagine it's changed. All right, there's a whole list of 15 of them that we'll put on our website. We're going to go through a few of them right now. And I love the first one because it is the most basic of rules that I think people kind of lose sight of, and that's just creating a budget.
I cannot tell you how many people come into my office and they ask me two questions. Do I have enough money for retirement? Am I going to run out of money in retirement?
Right.
And I always ask them, well, that depends. Show me your budget.
Yeah.
And they go, my what?
My what?
Budget. You know that thing where you put in a spreadsheet or you take a pencil and a legal pad? So, folks, that is the most important thing if you're a pre-retiree or in retirement.
And I was going to say, this includes retirement.
Absolutely.
This includes, obviously, in case of an emergency. This is all of that.
Of course, and look, and as inflation has been troublesome, not really lately, but certainly in 2022 and 2023, folks say, I don't know how I ran out of money. Please, just even a quick and down and dirty one on a piece of paper.
I was going to say, give me a quick percentage. What should you be putting in your paycheck aside if you can?
Saving?
Yeah.
I mean, it's got to be at least 10%.
Okay. That's the thing. That's the number I want to hear. I mean, because that's what I think I do. I want to roll through all these.
Let's go.
Let's go to the stock market because it's been wild. And you say run from the sexiest stocks and sectors, and that I imagine includes AI.
It does. There are times to buy. There are times to sell. When you look at the price of an index, of a company, of a sector, and it goes up the right side of the page like a parabola. That is the dumbest of money, just chasing because something's going up. I said it about gold and silver and Bitcoin. If folks want to buy those, they're fine to buy over the long term. Buy them they crash. Buy them when nobody else wants them. Buy them when they're down.
You gave me advice a long time ago that I still hear in my head. Yes, your voice is in there. Stocks, trees don't grow to the sky.
Trees never grow to the sky.
There you go. Let's talk about mortgages. The number for the APR has been going up and down. Should you refinance? What are we talking about?
I would not. I'll tell you why. Number one, we know the housing industry is broken. It's been broken since really COVID. We've got not enough supply and a ton of demand, and rates have been stubbornly high because of inflation and a couple other factors. The only way to fix the housing market and fix the mortgage market is you're going to need this horrible thing called a recession. In the next recession, you're going to have rates come down. Prices are going to come down because folks are going to lose jobs. I think if folks are patient, they will get their opportunity. Right. But I don't think mortgage rates are going to come down this year. There was a
lot of naysaying in that. Speaking of rates, President Trump wants to cut the credit card rates. Is that going to happen?
Lord, I hope not. He wants to cap them at 10%, and it's a populist thing. People are like, great. I don't want to pay 25% to Chase or whomever else or Capital One. Here's the problem with it. All right, if you cap the rates, the lenders, the credit card issuers are not going to issue credit cards to most people unless you have credit scores 750 and above.
Right. So we're in trouble.
All you're doing is you're going to punish people who need it the most.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
I love the fifth and final one because I thought this was maybe directed just at me. Seek professional help. What are you talking psychiatric for me or finances?
No, that's what you do for me.
Okay,
you're my
good.
psychologist.
Okay, good. All right. We'll just hand off co-pays.
Here's what I tell folks. You don't need to hire me or anybody else, but to go it alone and to not get help on anything is usually a recipe for disaster.
You're just gambling at that point.
People don't plan on failing. They fail to plan. I know that trite old saying, but it's true. Whether that's somebody who's a retiree who used to be in the industry, there's plenty of help online. You can call a professional like myself or anybody else for that matter. But please, folks, don't do things willy-nilly in investing because the consequences are really sometimes irreparable.
Paul and I have been friends for years, and he knows that I like to dabble in this a little bit just for fun money. And I go to him often for a little advice, but it's not the stuff that I'm really playing with for my future. And so be responsible because I can't do what you do.
I love folks when they have their fun money account. It's 5% or 10% or 2% of their net net worth,
Yeah.
and they go crazy in the stock market. Have at it, have fun. It's supposed to be fun when you learn.
But defer to the experts. Paul Schatz, always
Thank
good
you,
to
my
see
friend.
you.
Good to see you.
We have more coming up after this.